We'll talk about this with our guest. Joining me on the platform is Ambassador Dr. Deepak Vora, former Secretary, Ministry of External Affairs. And we are also joined on the platform by Lieutenant General PJS Pannu, former Deputy Chief of IDS. Colonel Shivdan Singh, Defence and Strategic Expert, is also joining us on the platform. And Major Mohammed Ali Shah, Defence Expert, is also with us on this program. And Joyita Basu, editor of the Sunday Guardian, is also joining us. General Pannu, it's not about developing an aircraft carrier. It's also about the technology. They obviously are trying to compete with the United States.
Yes, Vineet. In fact, you use the word obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. Over-obsessed, in fact. In an effort to cross the United States earlier than 2050, I think it has been taking advantages of initially like 2008 financial crisis and then 2020 COVID crisis, which has been created by them.
Now this decoupling is happening, Mohammed Ali Shah, and China is not realizing it. What are they supposed to make out of the nations that are absolutely against them nowadays, and they yet continue to go about their way as if though nothing has happened?
As Ambassador Vora and General Pannu and my other panelists, Joyita and Shivdan, everyone pointed out very correctly, China is only trying to flex its muscles, nothing else. And on the lighter note, I would like to call them copycats, because when we came into Atmanirbhar Bharat, Make in India, they were also doing the same thing. Like, for example, Shandong. Now, Shandong has had, one more thing. On a lighter note, before I come into the technicalities of it, Imran Khan had his vaccination done, made in China, Chinese vaccination. 2 days later, he had COVID. Anyhow, having said that, we all know about Chinese technology. It is good, no doubt. And let's give the devil its due. They are good in technology. But do they have the required manpower, which is experienced to handle that technology? In India, it's not just the machine, it's a man behind the machine. We proved it in February 2019 when Wing Commander Abhinandan on a MiG-21 Bison gave a run to F-16, the aircraft, or Pakistani aircraft, and he actually dropped it. He was about to reach Chakra later on. We have proved it. It's not the machine. It's a man behind the machine. It's like a truck giving a chase to a Ferrari and defeating it. Now, Shandong. We're talking about Shandong. Shandong has finished 9 field trials in the street, all right. But if you see logically, where were these field trials conducted? In the Bohai Bay or the South China Sea, which is relatively very close to China. अपने घर में तो हर कोई शेर होता है. Anyone can be a tiger in their own area, but let them venture out now. Now, Zuan Jinming, who is a research fellow at the Yuan Wing Military Academy in Beijing, he has mentioned that it will take 18 months for the Shandong to obtain an IOC. Now, that is not easy because there are thousands of checks and balances, thousands of trials which have to go through after that. So China is only trying to, in a way I would say, show off. They're trying to project, and they are experts at playing mind games, psychological warfare, their propaganda. They are only good for that. They have a very strong weapon, yes, I admit, which we do not have, which is projection.
Yeah. Ambassador Vora, if an Iraq is suspected of having biological weapons, you can attack a country like Iraq on a hunch, on the suspicion of having biological weapons. What will it take for the world to get together and, orchestrate some sort of an action against China?
Well, that is already happening. I believe General talked about quad plus. Ultimately, as Major Saab also said, it's the men behind the machines, it's the morale. China, sir, will not win the next war. I rest my case.